In the early 19th century, the frontier town of Adams, Tennessee, was a quiet, pastoral haven. The Bell family, led by John Bell, was among the most prosperous in the area. Their farm sprawled across acres of fertile land, and their home was filled with the laughter of children and the promise of a bright future. Yet, beneath the surface of this idyllic life lay a darkness that would shatter their peace and become one of America's most enduring legends. The story of the Bell Witch is not merely a ghost tale. It is a chronicle of torment, mystery, and death. It begins with whispers in the shadows and crescendos into a cacophony of terror that leaves an indelible mark on history. In 1817, strange occurrences began to plague the Bell family. It started innocuously, a faint scratching sound in the walls, akin to rats gnawing at wood. But no pests were found. Soon, the noises grew louder, evolving into thuds and eerie whispers that seemed to come from nowhere. The family tried to ignore the disturbances, attributing them to the quirks of an old house. But the phenomena escalated. Bed sheets were yanked off sleeping children, furniture moved on its own, and the sound of chains dragging across the floor echoed through the night. The Bell children reported seeing strange animals on the property, a massive black dog with fiery eyes and a bird of unnatural size. John Bell shot at one of these creatures, but it vanished without a trace. The family's plight became impossible to hide when young Betsy Bell became the focus of the entity's wrath. Her hair was pulled violently by unseen hands, and her face bore scratches and bruises from invisible attacks. The disembodied voice finally spoke, identifying itself as Kate. It claimed to be the spirit of a neighbor, Kate Batts, who had cursed John Bell over a land dispute. Kate's voice was not a mere whisper, it was articulate, mocking, and filled with venom. She declared her intention to destroy John Bell and torment his family. As news spread, neighbors and curious townsfolk flocked to the Bell home, witnessing the phenomena firsthand. Kate delighted in their fear, reciting sermons, singing hymns, and mocking visitors with intimate knowledge of their secrets. The Bell family's suffering was relentless. Betsy, once a vibrant and happy child, was reduced to a pale shadow of herself. The spirit targeted her mercilessly, slapping her, pulling her hair, and even choking her. John Bell's health began to fail as well. He experienced severe swelling in his throat. His speech became slurred, and he suffered violent seizures. Doctors were baffled, unable to explain his condition. Desperate, the Bells sought help from clergy and neighbors, but prayers and exorcisms only seemed to anger the spirit further. The witch's voice grew louder, mocking their efforts and laughing at their despair. The Bell farm, once a symbol of prosperity, became a place of dread. By 1820, John Bell was gravely ill. On December 20th, he was found dead in his bed. Near his body was a vial of black liquid. The spirit gleefully claimed responsibility, announcing, "I gave him that poison." To prove her claim, she cackled as the family tested the liquid on a cat, which died instantly. At John Bell's funeral, the witch's voice rang out, disrupting the solemn occasion with laughter and crude songs. The mourners were paralyzed with fear, and some fled the scene entirely. Kate's mission, it seemed, was complete. After John Bell's death, the spirit's activity waned, but did not disappear entirely. She promised to return in 7 years, and in 1827, she reportedly visited John Bell Jr., engaging him in philosophical discussions about life, death, and the future. Afterward, the spirit faded into legend, though many claim she never truly left. Today, the Bell Witch Cave, located on the former Bell property, is a site of fascination and fear. Visitors report hearing whispers, seeing shadows, and feeling an oppressive presence. The legend of the Bell Witch endures as a chilling reminder of the unknown and the power of belief. The story of the Bell Witch is more than a ghost story, it is a tale of human fragility in the face of the inexplicable. Whether one believes in spirits or sees the tale as a cautionary myth, it is a narrative that resonates with our deepest fears and curiosities. The Bell Witch challenges us to confront the darkness that lies just beyond the veil of understanding. This is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this short summary of the Bell Witch. If you have any story in your mind you want to know, comment down and I will make video on it.